You step into a crowded mall. Voices collide. Bodies brush past you. Music bleeds into noise. Everyone's moving, but no one's going anywhere. Your chest tightens, not in fear, but in irritation. Your jaw clenches. You already know where the exits are. And that's when the thought hits you. Why does this feel so wrong when everyone else seems fine? They'll tell you you're anxious. They'll tell you you're antisocial. They'll tell you you need to get used to it. But what I'm about to tell you is this. Your discomfort isn't weakness. It's awareness. From the moment you're young, society feeds you an illusion that humans are social creatures, that more people means more connection, that avoiding crowds means something is wrong with you. So when you feel the urge to escape packed rooms, loud events, or busy streets, you assume it's fear. But here's the betrayal. You're not afraid. You're repelled. Repelled by noise without meaning, movement without intention, faces without connection. They call it social anxiety. They label it introversion. They medicate it. But deep down, you feel it. This environment is not built for me. And the most dangerous lie of all, that everyone else is comfortable and you're the odd one out. They're not comfortable. They're just trained. Let's talk biology, brother. For most of human history, crowds meant danger. Dense groups attracted disease. They increased violence. They diluted identity. They created competition for resources. Our nervous systems evolved in small tribes, not shopping centers, concerts, or subway stations. Your brain doesn't see a crowd. It sees too many unknown variables, too many unpredictable movements, too little control. That tight feeling in your chest, that's not anxiety. That's your survival system activating. Your amygdala is scanning. Your cortisol is rising. Your dopamine is dropping. This response is hardwired. Some men evolve to thrive in noise. Others evolve to observe, distance, and select. And historically, those men survived longer. Here's the mechanism they don't explain. Crowds overload the brain. Your sensory system wasn't designed to process hundreds of micro movements, competing sounds, constant physical proximity. So your nervous system stays stuck in low-grade combat mode. Not panic, not fear, irritation. Your brain chemistry shifts. Dopamine decreases, no reward. Cortisol increases, stress response. Cognitive load spikes, mental fatigue. This is why you feel drained after social events. You want to leave suddenly without explanation. You become silent, observant, and sharp. Highly perceptive men feel this more intensely, not because they're weak, but because their awareness is higher. Your brain isn't malfunctioning. It's working too well. If this is you, you'll recognize the signs. Not panic attacks, but irritation. Not fear, but impatience. You scan exits automatically. Feel relief the moment you step outside. Get mentally exhausted after being around people. Prefer night, silence, controlled spaces. Hate small talk, but crave depth. Case study 1. A man attends social events regularly. People call him quiet. They say he needs to open up. But what they don't see is the mental taxation, his nervous system working overtime while others numb themselves with noise. Case study 2. Another man avoids crowds entirely. He's productive alone, focused, calm. But the moment he forces himself into packed spaces, his energy collapses. They call it antisocial. It's not. It's self-regulation. Here's the uncomfortable part. Modern society depends on crowds. Crowds fuel consumerism, entertainment, social validation economies. A man comfortable in solitude is dangerous to systems built on stimulation because he buys less, needs less approval, thinks more. So what do? They pathologize him. They say, be more outgoing, network more, you're missing out. But the truth is simpler. Crowds are profitable. Solitude is not. And a man who can stand alone is harder to manipulate, so they teach you to override your instincts and call it growth. When you ignore this signal long enough, something breaks. Not immediately, slowly. Irritation turns into numbness, numbness into withdrawal, withdrawal into resentment. You start saying, "I hate people." But that's not true. You hate overexposure. You hate false connection. You hate environments that demand energy but give nothing back. Men who ignore this end up burned out, disconnected, confused, wondering why they feel empty in rooms full of people. That's the collapse. Not emotional weakness, but sensory betrayal. Here's the bitter truth, my friend. Most people don't enjoy crowds. They tolerate them for validation, distraction, belonging. Crowds offer noise, not meaning, presence, not connection. Individuality dissolves, depth disappears. And men who feel this instinctively, they're not broken. They're incompatible with mass living. You're not antisocial. You're anti-false. The solution isn't isolation, and it's not force. It's sovereignty. You don't need to conquer crowds. You need to choose them. Selective presence, intentional exposure, small circles, purpose-driven interaction. Build strength in solitude. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. Protect your nervous system. A grounded man doesn't fear crowds. He enters them by choice and leaves without guilt, because he knows who he is. And a man who knows who he is never needs the crowd's permission.